Don't forget to like, subscribe and share the videos.
The topic that we are going to discuss now is National Conference on Promotion of Seaweed Cultivation. Where has this national conference taken place and what is the objective of this national conference and what is seaweed? All these details we must have to understand. Recently, the National Conference on Promotion of Seaweed Cultivation was held in Koteshwar near Kori Creek, in Kutch region of Gujarat, And what is the objective or aim of this particular conference? It is to implement seaweed cultivation on a pan-India basis. So, the objective here is to implement seaweed cultivation on a pan-India basis, thus emphasizing the promotion of seaweed cultivation to diversify marine production. So, diversification of marine production and also to enhance fish farmers' income. These are the objectives of this particular national conference. So, we have to understand in greater detail about what seaweed is and where is it found in India and how is it going to help the farmers. So, let us understand all this one by one. Seaweeds, what are they? They are a form of macroscopic algae. So, they are macroscopic algae and they are a primitive type of plant lacking roots, stems and leaves. So, they do not have well-defined roots, stems and leaves. And they are primitive type of plant and they are macroscopic algae. And these seaweeds are found mostly in intertidal regions. So, where are they found? This is also important. Questions based on this may be asked. So, they are found mostly on intertidal regions and they are also found in deep water and shallow water. Moreover, they are also found in estuaries and backwaters. So, estuaries and backwaters, deep waters, shallow waters and also intertidal regions. In all these regions, you can find seaweed. And large seaweeds form dense underwater forest called as kelp forest. And these kelp forests act as underwater nurseries for these animals like these marine organisms like fish, snail and sea urchins. And seaweeds are recognized in 4 groups, 4 categories of seaweeds are there, 4 types of seaweeds are there. And it is based on the color, the pigmentation here. So it is based on the pigments. So they are chlorophyta. Chlorophyta is green color algae. Phaeophyta, which is brown algae, and rhodophyta, red algae, and then the last one, blue algae. So there is green, brown, red and blue algae. These are all the different types of seaweed that we know. So this is how they look. This is the variety of seaweeds that is found. You can observe that some are green in color, some are red in color, some are brown, some are blue. So these are all the different types of seaweed that we have. Next is, what are all the major seaweed beds in India? Where do we find seaweeds? Where can it be cultivated? This we need to know. Abundant seaweed resources are found along Tamil Nadu and Gujarat coast. So the major locations here are Tamil Nadu and Gujarat coast. Moreover, it is also found in Lakshadweep and Andaman and Nicobar Islands. And then notable seaweed beds also exist around the regions like Mumbai, Ratnagiri, Goa, Karwar, Varkala, Vizhinjam, Pulicat and Chilka of Odisha. So in all these regions you can find seaweed beds and this is how they cultivate seaweed. And then India boasts approximately 844 reported seaweed species in its seas and especially Gulf of Mannar is it is home to more than 240 seaweed varieties, out of which at least 185 are edible ones. Of the 240 seaweed varieties found in the regions near Gulf of Mannar, 185 are edible ones and in India we have 844 reported seaweed species. So this is what we need to understand from this topic, that is major seaweed beds in India. What else do we have to know from seaweeds? what are all the importance of seaweeds, significance of seaweeds, why are they used for, all these details we need to know, because application oriented questions are also asked in UPSC prelims examination, and this can be a potential question in your mains examination also. Okay, so seaweeds are bioindicators. What is bioindicators? They are bioindicators by absorbing excess nutrients. So by absorbing excess nutrients, they are indicating something, that they are present. Okay, so if their presence is indicated by a change that is happening in an ecosystem, such organisms are called as bioindicators. So the change here is they are going to absorb excess nutrients. Okay, so they are bioindicators by absorbing excess nutrients, and they play a vital role in restoring the ecosystem balance. Okay, so when there is excess nutrients, generally algal bloom happens. Okay, and that is avoided because of these plants. Okay, these algae. Next is seaweed is a nutritional powerhouse. So this is where the application comes, their uses, benefits comes. Okay, so they are nutritional powerhouse, which is rich in vitamins, minerals and dietary fiber, and it is used in various food products from sushi, salads, snacks and even thickeners. Okay, next is many seaweeds contain anti-inflammatory and antimicrobial properties, and seaweed is the best source of iodine. So they are source of iodine, they have anti-inflammatory and antimicrobial properties, and they are nutritional powerhouse. That is because they contain vitamins, minerals and other dietary fibers. Okay, and they are also bioindicators. What other applications do they have? Seaweed extracts are used in wide range of products like cosmetics, pharmaceuticals and bioplastics, and one best example here is National Institute of Ocean Technology has developed a bioplastic film which is made using marine seaweed and PEG 3000, and this can be used as a bioplastic. Okay, which could have a huge impact on limiting the usage of non-biodegradable plastic, and it can be a game changer in the plastic industry also in future. Okay, next is they are also capable of capturing carbon. How? These seaweeds absorb carbon dioxide from the atmosphere as it grows, making it a potential tool in fighting against climate change. Okay, to fight against climate change, carbon dioxide has to be absorbed or sequestered. Okay, and that is done by these seaweeds. Next is livelihoods. It is also going to help livelihood. How? By seaweed farming. Okay, it provides income and it empowers coastal communities, particularly women and small scale farmers. And see this point, that it requires minimum investment, but the returns are very quick. It offers relatively quick returns, but the investment is very little. Okay, so this is how it is going to help in the livelihood of the people who are dependent on these seaweeds. Okay, so this is what we need to know from this topic, and these seaweeds are also termed as medical food of the 21st century. That is because of its yet another application. What it is, that they are being used as laxative, and they are used in making pharmaceutical capsules. They are used in treatment of goiter. What is goiter here? A disease which is caused because of the deficiency of iodine. Okay, goiter. And they are also used in the treatment of cancer and in bone replacement therapy, as well as in cardiovascular surgeries. So because of these many medical applications, it is called as medical food of the 21st century. Okay, and then agar, which is obtained from a seaweed. Okay, agar is obtained from red algae, and it is used as thickening and gelling agent in jellies, puddings and jams, whereas alginate, it is yet another compound which is obtained from another seaweed. Which one? From the brown algae, and it is used as thickener and stabilizer in ice cream, sauces and dressings. Okay, so these are all the applications of seaweed. So what are all the initiatives that has been taken by the government of India to promote seaweed cultivation? That we need to know. One is this conference. Okay, from the conference only we arrived here. So the next one is seaweed mission. It aims to commercialize seaweed farming and also processing. Why processing? For adding value to the products. Okay, and then it also aims to increase cultivation along the entire coastline of India. The 7,500 kilometer length of coastline has to be covered. And then commercialization of seaweed products. Okay, this particular institute, that is Indian Council of Agricultural Research, Central Marine Fisheries Research Institute. This institute has successfully commercialized 2 seaweed based nutraceutical products. Okay, what are they? It is Cadalmin TM-IME and then Cadalmin TM-ACE. Okay, these are all the products, and these products which were developed with eco-friendly green technology. They are developed with eco-friendly green technology, and it is, what is the use of this product? That it will boost antiviral immunity and combat high cholesterol, also called as dyslipidemia. Lipid means fat. Okay, so high cholesterol here is dyslipidemia, that is imbalance of cholesterol. Okay, and multipurpose seaweed park was also established in Tamil Nadu. So these are all the initiatives taken by the government of India to promote seaweed cultivation. Okay, so these are all the details which we need to know about this, and this is important, that there is a distinction between seaweed and seagrass. What is the difference between seaweed and seagrass? You should not get confused between these two terms. They are two different organisms. Okay, two different plants. Okay, one is a well-defined plant, another is a primitive plant. Let us understand the difference. Seagrass is a marine flowering plant. So seagrass is a flowering plant which is true vascular plant. Vascular plant means it will be having well-defined roots, stem, leaf and other things. Okay, see here it has true stems, roots, leaves. Furthermore, seagrass produces fruits and seeds, unlike seaweeds. Seaweeds do not produce fruits and seeds. Okay, so this is seaweed, algae part, different types of seaweed, and this is seagrass. See, you can find flowers, well-defined roots, stem, leaf and other things. Okay, so seagrass is different from seaweed. This must be very clear. Okay.